once again, co-marketing on both sides, but it also goes to government. There's there are all kinds of different programs that government involved in, especially now, that has to do, well, in our case, it has to do a lot with the green side world and environment and entrepreneurship and things like that and renewable energy. But there's for almost all the agencies that we've outlined in the past that are potential grants for profit, that are SBIR, small business and research grants that are in 3 stages nowadays, though almost every agency of the federal government, and then you can move to different countries or European Union and look at those ways where they can sponsor something, especially now here's the trick here. If it can be more than from a governmental standpoint or a philanthropic institution, if it can be more than just making more sales, okay, however great that might be for you, it's if you can do something that's socially and environmentally beneficial, that you're supporting something along lines, then that will even make more attractive to that edge of sponsorships that could come to you from governmental side or even philanthropic or means, and corporate have outreach. They need to do it nowadays, let alone their own foundations. You know, we've always benefited, like Wells Fargo, for instance. We had corporate support during the year 2000, this whole series, the Entrepreneur Century, and traveled around the country with the famous guy and myself speaking. And Wells Fargo gave us funding from their corp side, sponsored that, and would speak the events and introduce them, of course, being the advertising and flyers and promotions that happen. But their foundation, Wells Fargo Foundation, also contributed from their new give to a worthy cause. So you need to think out of the box. You need to be creative. You need to create that great sponsorship kit that is electronic, can send to agencies and to companies, and you need set out to look for the best fits. That other issue is what you do in the world as an entrepreneur, products or services or systems you have or whatever it could be. You want to get a great set of targets that are the best fits that would help you in that co-marketing. And need to do that research. It's nowadays, of course, with the internet thing and AI and all that going on, find those kinds of send their databases for that. And you can even hire companies have huge databases in different industries and target the ones that work for you, but they're closest fit. Just like in grant sponsorships are that way. Who makes sense for what you're trying to do and where you already are or where you're going? I want to emphasize that. You know, I did this whole thing for docs around the world from the University of Massachusetts just a few weeks ago, a whole seminar about creativity. And what we were talking about, you know, innovate or die, you know, what's it called? The mother of necessity is the mother of invention. And I also mentioned, a lot of mothers that cause didn't happen. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here, And then there's the issue: if you don't, innovate, if you don't and look to the future, if you don't grow, you wait and you are attractive ultimately to the exit strategies you may have for your company. Attract people that might buy you out or acquire you or go public or all that. You have to think about that future run too in that. So sponsorships can help prepare you that way. I'll take a break now on there's questions at this point, and then I'll continue the insights I have about that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, let me go first, Kent, and then I'm going to pitch it over to you guys. Kent, I'll make you a little co-host so you can end the meeting when you guys are done, because I got to get back to these guys.